Might as well have conversations while I can. Um, Another thought I've been having. I've only had one serious relationship my entire life. I'm 28. I am a black girl, black girly in New York, and I've only had one relationship to be serious and solid or solidified, I should say, my entire life. And that happened like 2019. Um, do I think that's normal? Hmm. I want to say yes, it should be normal. It's okay. But in today's society, it's probably not. And I'll tell you why. I feel like it's seen as you, as an individual, you keep dating and dating, you find that one. And that's not a serious relationship, but it is pressure on you to continue to start a relationship, possibly. And then it ends or whatever happens. It's the train keeps moving. It's like, but you never give yourself a chance to not look for anyone. Because when you don't look for anyone, you start to get a fear of you'll never find that one or that one may never find you. That's a fear that does happen, and I understand. Trust me, I've thought irrational like that before. It's an irrational thought, I'll tell you that. But it's also an unknown thought. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. But I was, once again, like I said, I was thinking about the picture of my ex or whatever, and that's what made all these ideas, like, and these thoughts come back into my head, or let's say start. And I thought about how, like, wow, like, I for a long time was dating, and I thought about how like this sucks. It's so hard that I like it's not like I'll never find like a person never find me. I'll never find a person, blah blah. Being irrational, being crazy. And literally I had to take a second and be like, girl, you was in one relationship that was serious in your life. And it was good. It had a bad moment. It was good that we're not together because I don't think we're meant for each other, but it was pretty good. And you had really good, beautiful times. You had a good relationship, and you have a standard now for your relationships, which is great. But I just think about that, how like I'm like, dang, there's people who have like five boyfriends a year. And I'm talking about solidified. Let's negate the situationships. Let's negate, all the F boys and the F girlies. Let's negate all the, oh, we just like, had a hookup. Not those. Not that. Even when you just have a little date. No, let's talk about like there's pictures, there's love, there's establishment, there's family, there's conversations with family, there is talk with the who's who. Everyone knows, okay, y'all are together, right? Y'all are a couple. I feel like that is something I I will say yearn and I need to work on that. As in I feel like I haven't gotten that ever again. Like for years. I have not gotten the we are solidified, we are, exclusive. We are one. I haven't gotten that. I've gotten dates, hookup situations, and all the everything, the mess of it all. Got all that crap. Um, but I haven't gotten back to what I got that one time in my life. I haven't gotten it again. So yeah, that shit feels weird. That shit feels a little weird, not gonna lie. Um, and it is something to think about. I was thinking about that. And I feel like there are women as well who have not experienced a exclusive, legitimate relationship at all. And does that make them less than? No. Does it make me less than? No. Does it make you less than? No, not at all. It just means that you know what you want, and what you want has not found you yet, but they will when time is ready. And you got to just trust the process. I am such a person that does not trust the process. I am impatient. I have ADHD. I'm neurodivergent. And I think also, excuse me, being neurodivergent makes it so difficult to find a person that understands why I act the way I do or react the way I do, and that I'm working on it. But at the same time, that makes me me. And it's not a bad thing. It's just different. It's the same thing with someone who is on the spectrum. I'm neurodivergent, and I've realized that that does make a huge difference in my day I am, and hopefully who can understand me and who understands people who are neurodivergent and not taking advantage of them. That's also to it. So yeah, it can feel so fucking lonely, not gonna lie, where I'm like, what the hell? I'm pretty as hell. What's going on? But no, I got a standard. Got a standard because my relationship, first one, was so beautiful. Like, beautiful till it wasn't. I'll say that, but it was so beautiful. I just don't want to knock that down because it was such a fun, blissful, loving life. Don't want to knock it down at all. So you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel that a lot of women feel that something is wrong with them because they've only had one or no relationship in their life. Because literally, I just, like I said, I saw how my ex moved on so quick. I was like, dang, got married. And everything. What the heck? What the heck? I'm like, I ain't do that. I'm going to school for different things. I'm figuring out what I'm doing. I'm dealing with adversity, dealing with challenges, trauma, dealing with change, body, health. I'm dealing with all these things. And it wasn't that easy for me. This man literally moved on and got married, my ex. Meanwhile, he has like, I guess his kid would be about maybe like 11 or 12 by now. He has a baby mama. Easy, easy peasy. And I think that there is people who will put up with the one thing that I could not put up with him when that was really toxic, his non-communicative and his the way he shuts down is not good. But at the same time, it's like, the dude got married very fast. That didn't happen for me as a black woman. As a woman, I should just say in general, didn't happen for me. Like, I learned from that situation. Good things and bad, but I learned. And I was like, yeah, no. So yeah, it also feels like it's hard for you to meet somebody that's your person again. I will say that, and that's why a lot of people keep relationships too. Like, am I ever gonna meet that person again? Because I really feel like I haven't met the person that's similar to my same relationship. But once again, there are aspects that you can love about it, but you're never gonna meet that same person again. You're just not, unless you literally go back to that same person. Um, but yeah, I be feeling behind in life because I have not tied the knot and figured it out yet. I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling that way, but I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. Some people tell me like, no, girl, like you have no kids, you can travel the world, you're going places, you ain't gotta answer to nobody. I'm like, yeah, you right, you right, you right. But I'm still that girl that loved to say yes to the dress. Okay, I'm still that girl that loved Four Weddings. Like I love that show so much. Like that was my show. I was that girl that literally did like a vision board in middle school of what I want my wedding to look like when, cell phones became more tech savvy and stuff like that. I think it was more so in high school. I was putting together all these Pinterest pictures and collages. It was ghetto, hot mess. I should show those things. Oh my God. Like, what was I thinking back then? What was I thinking? Your girl was doing a little too much. But I was so innocent. I was so innocent in a beautiful way, and I kind of am exploring that innocence again. Not naiveness, no, not that, but exploring that innocence again. Um, I feel like, we're in different times when it comes to marriage and when it comes to what majority of men see from it. I could tell you, like, I'm 20 and I was in a time where it was seen as like I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with this person and I will as a man, if I was a dude just speaking, will provide and carry you off into the sunset and spend the rest of our lives together. Blah. It's not like that now. Um, I think about how maybe, you know what, it is good for me to not meet a person this young. Maybe it is meant for me to meet them a little bit later so that it lasts longer. So that it is, you know, we've done this, we've learned, we can be mature and be grown about these things now. There is no we're learning as we're going. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of that, but you know what I'm talking about? Like more solidified, more experience. Anyways, yeah. Only having one relationship my entire life and the past decade, well, not decade, I can't say that, sorry. The past, few years or couple of years, dating was trash because I don't feel I've been courted either. My ex, my ex, he courted me. He slid into my DMs. He had everything set up, everything ready. He had money. Well, he has money, I'm sure. He has money, love, everything was ready. Like he was like, I'm set for you. I'm looking for you. Um, that's how it felt. And lately, it don't be feeling like anybody looking for me. And once again, I look the same as when I looked before, so I don't think it's an issue of how I look or my age, nothing like that. But I will say that, times is different and a lot of people are just done trying. A lot of people are done trying. They are. So yeah, walking this earth can be a challenge sometimes as a single black woman. But same thing. Do your thing, have fun, live life, have love, have confidence, joy, have peace. Inner peace is my biggest one this year. Have some inner peace, please. I'm working on it. Take care of your hair. Wear your hair how you want to wear it. Um, and just have love and inner peace once again. I think that's the biggest thing I want you to. Bye, y'all.